Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Exotic Astrology. So, today we see a different picture here. So, today we will start a new series, a new playlist. Okay, what is this photo here? Yes, it's beautiful. Four horses, and there is a person, and there's another person who is riding. This is called a chariot. Okay, and who is the person who is sitting there behind the person who is riding the chariot? Yes, we will discuss who he is and also, most importantly, who is riding the chariot. Do you see these wheels, the which are connected to the horses, and you see these ropes which this person is holding? Yes, we'll zoom it and we will see. Yes, beautiful it is. So we will see with the starting of this new series something which is very famous in ancient Indian culture. What is that something? Yes, as the title says, it is none other than the Mahabharata. Okay, we will discuss about what Mahabharata is and how it can help us in today's scenario. Okay, how are the lessons of the past still relevant to all of us in today's modern scenario? Okay, so stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet, and many more wonderful videos will be coming where we can have great delights from the different cultural, religious, and spiritual traditions. Okay, from all over the world. Now, why I have started with Mahabharata is because there are this epic is very famous in India. Almost 80% of the public, they know about the Mahabharata, and there are a lot of other things which are famous, like epics like the Ramayana is famous, the Srimad Bhagavatam is also famous, the Skanda Puran is famous, the Devi Bhagavatam is famous. Okay, the Vishnu Puran is another famous. Okay, Purana, and then there is Shiva Puran. Okay, we will discuss the differences between what are Puranas, what are Vedas, what are Upanishads. Okay, and we will also discuss what is Mahabharata. Mahabharata is basically itihas. What do you mean by itihas? Itihas is historical incidences. Okay, historical context which has great lessons for humanity. That is called itihasa. So get charged, get ready for the new amazing, wonderful series, and this is one of my favorite series. Yes, it is fabulous, mind blowing, out of the world. The stories, they will enchant your hearts and they will capture your mind, and then you will be able to understand who God is. What does He want us to do? Okay, and what should we do because of which we can attain spiritual perfection? Well, here I would give a side note. Somebody may ask that, but your channel's name is Exotic Astrology. So how do we connect astrology to the various epics? Yes. Or what is the need of discussing about the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, or is it an astrology channel after all, or is it a channel which is promoting spiritual values, etc., etc.? Well, it's all of the above. That is why I have given the name as exotic. It is not the boring astrology where you just see one thing and you predict, okay, this planet is in this house, in this nakshatra, then it will give you this result. Okay, We will go into detail of how the nakshatras have come, how the planets have come, what are their stories, why they behave the way they behave. Okay, how from the ancient Indian epics these things are related. Okay, and how these epics will help us to improve our planetary alignments. Okay, we will discuss every bit and detail. This is just the beginning, so stay tuned for future videos. Okay, and we will also see how the epics are interconnected, because interconnecting things in astrology is very important. Okay, there are different ekadashis which are, we will discuss what is ekadashi later. Ekadashi is the 11th lunar day. Okay, so we will discuss about different ekadasis. Okay, how they affect us in our life. Okay, how different nakshatras affect us in our life. We will obviously discuss about nakshatras later, that will come later. But I'm still amazed by this wonderful picture which is kept. See how beautiful it is. It is a war which is going on. Of course, this scene is the climax of the war. Okay, or rather, to be precise, the war is the climax of the Mahabharata, and this scene is the climax of the war also. So we will discuss who these two personalities are, beautiful personalities, in detail later. Okay, so this is just an introductory video on the new series which I have started. It is the Mahabharata series. Okay, we will discuss about the Mahabharata in detail, what it is and how it can help us in our life in today's world. And most importantly, how is astrology relevant related to this, and how it can improve us, help us improve our karma. Because as I had said in that video, secret to studying astrology, did you see that video? Yes, I know you have seen it. If you have not seen, please go and check that video in the other playlist. It is there. Secret for studying astrology. It is there in my channel. Please check it out. So in that, the first video only I have released. In that, I have said that one of the major prominent areas why astrology is important, or why at all to use astrology. If you are using, of course, it is not needed. You can lead your life without astrology also. But if you are using it, then why it is important to, the prime most significance is to improve your karma, not to know your future. It is useless to know future. Fortune telling, what is the use, what is the use of telling fortunes? Because if the person has to become rich, he will anyways become rich. It doesn't need it doesn't need you, or it doesn't need astrology to tell. So my approach to astrology is very different from other people. Oh, what happens with this planet is there, this planet is here. Okay, that is a necessary interpretation, I don't deny. But along with that, there are different other primary aspects of astrology. For example, to know yourself, first, do you know yourself, sir? That is why we have the first house in astrology. It is you yourself. That is why it is a part of the dharma trikon, religious trine. If you do not know what is a dharma trikon, then please go to the basics of astrology playlist and you can check it there. To improve your karma, and how will you improve your karma? First, if you know who you are. Secondly, if you know what all wrong things you have done in the past. Thirdly, how to improve them. If you don't know these three things, how will you improve? It is not possible. You can go round and round in the cycle, but ultimately it will not happen. You will be at the same place where you are sitting. Okay, and these ancient epics like the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Vishnu Puran, they give us tremendous strength, hope, willpower, positivity. Okay, and inner strength, inner conviction, basically. Conviction of what? The statement which I always say in the beginning of the video, that God is there with you all the time. Just look to Him and He will be there for you. That is the agenda of these series. Okay, It is not just to create another playlist. We can create thousands of playlists, but we have to be clear of the agenda. So the agenda is very simple, so that we can understand ourselves better, and then we can go ahead, okay, with whatever, wherever we are starting. Maybe we are in a very bad position. Maybe we have done so many wrongdoings in the past that most of our planets are screwed up. Venus is screwed, so our marital life is not good. Our relationships don't last. They are not sustaining. Saturn is spoiled, because of which we are not able to do things consistently. Okay, with hard work, effort. Of course, Saturn's dignity is just an indication, okay, of how we work. It is not the cause, as I always say. I have said it in that video, Secret to Studying Astrology. Okay, so these epics will give us better understanding of why to do, why we do what we do, or what at all should you do. Okay, and I will explain it on the context of today's scenario. Okay, taking into today's context into relevance. Okay, not that, oh, there was this person who had this fight, there was this kingdom, this happened, that happened. Stories are important. More important than them is to learn the lessons, and more important than learning the lessons is to learn how those lessons can help me improve in my life. Otherwise, what is the use of knowing the lesson, right? Okay, you just read a story, you know you learn the lesson, but then you are like, I don't know how to apply this in my life. I got the lesson, but how to apply it in my life, that I don't know. Well, then you have wasted time, sir. You have wasted your own time. So everything is connected. Astrology is connected to the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Puranas, because it is a science of knowing yourself. And so you have to know to connect the dots. We all know Steve Jobs, right? Apple, Apple Inc. We all have iPhones, MacBooks, iPads, all the eyes are there. So we all know Steve Jobs, who passed away from this planet some years back. But he had this philosophy, connect the dots. So we cannot study astrology in isolation from the Vedas, from the scriptures, from different historic contexts. Okay, we can study it, but it will be a half-hearted study. It will be just studying for the sake of studying. We will not have any. We will not have the ultimate conclusion of what the Vedas are saying, okay, or what the Upanishads are saying, or what the overall scriptural body is saying. And we will have different stories from the Quran also, the holy book of the Muslims, and we will have different stories from the Bible also. Primarily, these two are very famous, these two books. So we will see how those stories. We will see the famous story of Saint Francis, is one of my favorite, and then we will see stories from the Quran. Okay, where Prophet Muhammad had instructed, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. Okay, what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad. Okay, then the Vedic scriptures, the which is primarily, which is today known as Hinduism, which is actually a false notion. Actually, there's no word as Hindu in the scriptures of the current Hinduism, which is called. But we will see why, from where the Hindu name came, and actually what is the meaning. Okay, has this anything to do with religious ideologies of people of today, in today's modern day, current day India, and how it has shaped the geopolitics, etc., etc.? We will see all of this. This is just the beginning. Okay, how the Britishers, when they ruled India, they modified so many systems, because of which, so many systems, I mean, within the Vedic scriptures, and they misinterpreted so many things. We will see how these affected the Indian culture at that time, and how are we paying for that now. We are suffering because of that. We will see all those later. But so that nobody has a doubt, why in an astrology channel is the playlist of Mahabharata included? Yes, of course. If you have a doubt, it's good. because doubt is a sign of intelligence. When you have a doubt, it means you are thinking about something, right? You are thinking it's right or wrong. That means you have the power to think. Otherwise, if you don't have a doubt, there can be a possibility that you are not interested at all or you are not hearing at all, right? So doubt is a sign of intelligence. We have to know when to ask the question, to whom, etc., etc. Then we will get answers from the right source. Okay, when God blesses us. So God has blessed us already unlimitedly by giving such great epics, by sending the holy men like Prophet Muhammad, Jesus Christ. Then in the Indian context, there are so many sages, so many saints: Maharishi Agastya, Rishi Pulastya, Rishi Vishrava, then Rishi Atri, Rishi Bhargav, Rishi Parshuram, then so many are there. And there are so many incarnations of Lord Vishnu. We will see what are incarnations of Lord Vishnu later. Okay, and who is Lord Vishnu, etc. Who is Lord Shiva, who is Lord Brahma. All these things will be discussed. Everything we will see. All the things will be covered. There is no need to get bogged up. Oh, when will he cover this? When will he cover that? Okay, and my videos are very systematic. I do not jump from one topic to the other. Okay, I will follow a systematic progression like I have been following in the playlist of astrology, and by that you will, and even the same I will do in the Mahabharata also. Okay, and every playlist will have systematic video. So in that I will be telling properly what to study next, what to see next, which video to watch next. Okay, what is how the videos are related. For example, in the series of the Trikona houses, we discussed the Dharma Trikon, the Artha Trikon, the Kama Trikon, and the Moksha Trikon. But I will also upload a video where we will see why does Artha comes after Dharma, why does Kama comes after Artha, and why does Moksha comes after Kama. Okay, why is this order of Purushartha? We will see what is Purushartha later. In that video, we will see. Okay, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Why is this four in the sequence? Why is it not exchange? Or what happens if we exchange this? This will lead to problems, right? We will see how it leads to problems, and we will see how it is leading to problem today because this order is not followed. Okay, so that's it from my side. We will start on the Mahabharata, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, then if you like it, then please subscribe it and spread this video to others, and you can share this channel, the YouTube link, with others. Okay, if that gives you happiness. And stay tuned for many videos that are coming every day. Almost I will upload one or two or sometimes three also. Today I've uploaded 3 videos. So that's it from my side. See you. Bye bye.